Hi, everybody. Steph Hall. Our weekly team call is just being recorded this week just because we wanted you to really enjoy time with your family during this Thanksgiving week. And we hope that you really enjoyed Thanksgiving, soaked up all those moments. The team call today is going to be about strategizing towards a diamond. We always want to strive for diamond. My goodness, even when people and the other coaches open up their second, third, fourth, and so on business centers, their goal is to go diamond. So we always have that goal in mind. So that's going to be the topic of our call today. First off, I'm going to share my screen with you. I really want to recognize some people. Our teams have been incredible as far as hitting Success Club and getting Success Club points. So let me share my screen with you. Okay. Click over here. Okay. So first off, let me just go to my little picture here. Okay. So Success Club rock stars this week. So far this month, I should say. Gina is still at 12. She is killing it. She is a relatively new coach. I know she's going to get a ticket to Summit for free. She is incredible. Allison, of course, she's a rock star. She got 10. Let me tell you, I pushed so hard this month. Today, actually, as of today, I got my last 3 challengers, so I just barely skimmed by with Success Club 10. So I am with all of you guys in the trenches, believe me. JC, oh my gosh, she has been a rock star coach since she signed up. She is always at least hitting Success Club 5. I believe she already has a ticket to Summit for free. I know she went last year. Awesome job. Marissa, I have to give a huge shout out to her because this girl is working her business. She works Monday through Friday. She hit Success Club 8. She has kids at home. She has a website. She has a business page. She is working with her team. She's working with our challengers. She's awesome. Mary is one of Marissa's coaches. She is also a rock star, has poured her heart into this business since she started. She's also a mom. She got her mother-in-law on board. She's gotten other friends and family that have fallen in love with Shakeology. She is constantly supporting our challengers, our new coaches, like doing anything she can for our team. Awesome job, Mary. Amy, hands down, she is always doing good. Amy hit Success Club 3 so far, and I know she's working on more. She is one of our top coaches too. She has really poured her heart into this business and really developed her own way of doing it, which I'm very proud of her. Amber, our girl in Hawaii, she is doing awesome too. She hit Success Club 3. Robin has 2. Bria has 2. Christy has 2. Denise has 2. Hannah has 2. Terry has 1. All these coaches, I know you girls are pushing, and I know that you guys are just rocking it. You are trying your best, and we really appreciate that. If you ever have a question about how to respond to someone's message, how to, really pour your heart or pour your soul into your messages, how to get people to respond, maybe they're not responding, any kind of questions, please shoot us a message. We'll help you. New sponsored coaches. I want to recognize these in our team calls too, because I think it really just to highlight these coaches because they are building their team. When you start adding coaches to your business, you are going to be a rock star, I can promise you. Allison, myself, JC, Marissa, Mary, we've all added coaches so far this month. So great job for everybody. Okay, next I'd like to, first of all, just break it down to the basics. Let's talk about what a diamond coach is, what you have to be a diamond coach. So let me just switch over. I'm sorry, all my tabs are driving me crazy. Okay, so first off, Emerald Coach, you guys probably know this. You yourself are an active coach. You have 2 active coaches underneath you, one on your left, one on your right. As a Ruby coach, sometimes we just skip over the Ruby status just because people jump right into Diamond, but still, Ruby is an important rank also. You have 2 Emerald coaches, and you have also 2 active coaches underneath of you, and then making sure that all of your coaches are actually active. And you know what? I'll have to let you guys know, because at first I thought that as a Ruby coach, you had to have a total of 6 coaches on each side. This graph is displaying 4 coaches on each side with 2 emerald. So I'll get back to you guys on that one. And then also, okay, so diamond, this is what we're really talking about here. You have a total of 8 coaches. 2 of your coaches are emerald. Now, again, even in Ruby, these emerald coaches can be placed anywhere. They don't have to be at the top of your leg. They don't have to be bottom. It doesn't matter where they're placed. As long as they are active, bam, there you go. And obviously, you as a coach have to be an active coach too. All of the rank changes happens on Thursdays. So let's say that you turn diamond on a Friday. Like technically you got a diamond, you won't actually turn over in the Beachbody world until the following Thursday. That's when they acknowledge their rank advancement. So just to let you know. All right, moving forward, let's talk about, I'm going to stop my screen share just for a minute. Let's really talk about the diamond rank and just different ideas to think about, different strategies that you might want to implement into your business if you haven't already. First off, you really need to share about the coaching opportunity. Striving for diamond, absolutely, we still want to get challengers, but you have to make sure that you are promoting, that you are sharing with people about Beachbody coaching. Never, never, never discriminate anybody. You do not know which one of your friends may have interest in becoming a Beachbody coach. So my suggestion is to post once a week, maybe a help wanted ad, maybe a now hiring ad, coach apprenticeship, coach mentorship, coach sneak peek. We're doing those more frequently, at least once a month. So those are all good ideas to do. You can pick your own day if you'd like. I've heard success with Sunday nights just because people are scrolling Facebook, dreading going back to work on Monday. So that's a great time to do that. In these posts, make sure that you make it your own. You are putting a picture of yourself up there. We never want to use stock graphic images of Beachbody. If you are doing that, don't beat yourself up about it, but just try to put more images of you and make it more personal, because you really want to brand yourself. In all honesty, you don't want to be flashy, like, I'm a Beachbody coach, I do 21-day fix. That's great to talk about in your post, don't get me wrong, but to post just a graphic of 21-day fix products or just a bag of Shakeology, whatever, that's not the best way to go about it. You don't want to spam people's news feed with just like salesy sort of stuff. So we're trying to just get you guys in the routine of just sharing and opening up your lives and posting more pictures of yourself and your family and whatever's important to you in these posts that you can make into, whether it's mentorship, whether it's a challenge group, whether it's a free group, whether it's a Shakeology post. You can make that more personal. Too, I want to share this because I think it's really important. If you haven't done this, make a list of 100 people on your friends list. Of those 100 people, reach out to, let's say, 4 to 5 a day. Message them, reconnect with them. This is breaking it down to the basics, guys. Reconnect with them. And you know what? Don't discriminate. Like I said before, these people might, after, hearing your story, hearing your journey, they might want to jump on board with coaching. And here's something to keep in the back of your mind. If you ever have a challenger that you can just sense that, you know what, I think this person would be a great coach, don't be scared to bring it up. Just be like, hey, you know what, Melanie, I'm so happy that you want to purchase a 21-day fix challenge pack, and that I think it's an awesome idea. I know that you're really into health and fitness, and I just wanted to bring up the coaching opportunity because when you sign up for a challenge pack, it's absolutely free to be a coach. So even if you want to try it for a month, whatever you think, I know it's kind of, you have to put your feelers out there for each individual person, because you definitely don't want to scare off anybody. But if there's that person that you really feel like could be a great coach, be bold, guys. You ask. If you don't ask, you'll never, never know. And one important thing too, if you haven't done this yet, schedule your months. For maybe the first 2 weeks of your month, you're working on getting challengers into challenge groups. You're working on promoting challenge groups, all that sort of stuff. Maybe in the last 2 weeks of that month, after you have your challenge group already running, really hone in on your challengers. Don't neglect them, guys. And if you're not running a challenge group, you really need to be, or you need to be a part of one, because if you're not, you're really not going anywhere. So the last 2 weeks of your months, really focus on those challengers. Most of your challengers are going to be your coaches. So if you're running kick butt challenge groups, they're going to fall in love with it. They, look for those ones that are posting all the time. Look for the ones that are really opening up. Maybe they're even sharing some stuff on their wall. Don't be afraid to ask them, guys. And again, you guys might know this, but if you ever purchase a challenge pack, you get that coach sign up fee refunded back to you, back to the person that signs up to be a coach. So really, it's free after you purchase a challenge pack. So never forget that. Let's just talk about just some different tips on becoming or strategizing towards diamond. First and foremost, I watched a lot of videos. I'm sorry I'm being a little bit bouncy back and forth, but I watched a lot of videos, and I'm just pulling some tips out of several of the videos that I watched into our presentation tonight. Number one, be proof the product works. Be proof the product works, guys. If you are not drinking Shakeology every day, if you are not working out consistently, if you're not sharing that on your Facebook or Instagram or whatever platform you use, people are not going to know that. I will tell you a story. I had a person that I tried to share my story on my Facebook wall as much as I can. I had a person that reached out to me from high school, and she said, Stephanie, I don't really know what fitness program you're doing, but gosh, I need to lose a lot of this baby weight. Can you please help me? Because I've seen you post your workouts on Facebook, and I know you're into it. So right there goes to show that, okay, she knows I'm not just blasting 21-day fix in her face. She knows I'm working out, but she doesn't even know what program I'm using. So that's a boost of confidence right there. If you are consistent and you're posting every day, I know it gets redundant. There are mornings I wake up and maybe it takes me a little bit longer to post something because I'm like, gosh darn it, I don't know what to post. It's fine. You will find something. If you want inspiration, maybe check out some other top Beachbody coaches, Facebook pages, or pull something from your personal development, or use anything that happens in your life. You can always turn that into something Beachbody related. This is just a random idea. So, you're driving through the drive-thru at Starbucks, and there's someone that buys your drink. Okay, so you turn that into an inspirational quote, like, my gosh, there's people out there that should really care, and it really meant a lot to me that this person would buy my coffee. Really talk about that story. And then you can relate it into gosh, you know what? It reminds me of this one person in our challenge group, and she just poured her heart into all of our challengers, and she really uplifts them. And I am so glad that I'm surrounded by these amazing women. You can turn any story into something related to your business. Definitely, you really, really can. So just think about that. Even if you're posting something about your life, you can turn it, put a spin onto it so it is Beachbody related. And you know what? Let me say this too. Let's say that you have some slower months in your business and you're really just dragging your feet and you're like, gosh, I have tried so hard and I'm not getting any challengers. I'm not getting any coaches. Everyone's telling me no. At that time, you need to stop. Work on yourself more. Pull out some extra personal development. Throw in an extra workout clean up your diet more, work on you. That's only going to benefit you more. Work on yourself during those slow months. I'm not saying stop reaching out to people, but really focus on yourself during those a little bit of slow periods of time. Okay, so also we talked about this on another team call, just branding yourself. These top coaches were talking in their videos about how they became diamond, and they truly just branded themselves. People didn't think they were Beachbody coaches. People thought they were like this cool dad that fit in a workout outside, or this crazy busy nurse mom that worked 12-hour shifts and she pulled in her workouts, after she got home, or, this teacher that really made it fun and made workouts with her kids really fun, and or this chef that, gosh, she made clean eating just beautiful, and she showed me amazing tips. Whatever makes you you need to focus on branding. If you haven't thought about that yet, please think about that. Here's something too. So this is really good to do. Take out a piece of paper, write down 5 qualities that you would love your coaches that you're recruiting to possess. So 5 qualities. Now, look at those 5 qualities that you want your coaches to have. Do you have those 5 qualities? Really think about that. And if you don't, maybe you need to work on that, okay? And again, we talked about running monthly challenge groups. That's crucial in your business. If you push really hard in your success club, you are going to fly with this business. Reassure it. Don't forget about your challengers too. I know we talked about this a little bit, but reassure them, constantly uplift them, because your challengers, yes, they might become your coaches, and they're also going to share their stories with their friends, their family. Like, my gosh, Mary is running this kick butt challenge group. I don't know what I would do without her. I don't know what I would do without this group that constantly uplifts and supports me. So never forget your challengers, guys. They are the meat and potatoes of our business. And reassess your why every single week. Your why might change a little bit. Everyone's so different. That's why, yes, we need to strategize towards diamond and we need to have a goal for ourselves. But let's face it, every single person is going to have a different goal. You might be a part-time coach. You might be a full-time coach. Whatever your goal is, whatever your why is going to drive that goal. So if you're looking for financial freedom, if you're looking for more family time, all of those whys, plaster that somewhere. If you haven't created a vision board or a dream board, do that. Do that this weekend. Get that in, because to have that in front of you all the time is going to push you. And let me share a little bit about me. Most of you guys know that I work on the weekends as a nurse. I work, usually Saturdays and Sundays, 12-hour shifts. During the week is my time with my family, my kids. I have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. Life can get crazy. My business hours change consistently. I used to be a person that got up so early and did my stuff. And, let's face it, as a busy mom, your kids go on different schedules sometimes. So really, I fit in my business when I can, but it's okay. As long as you have it planned out. If plan A doesn't work, have a backup plan B. My plan A is I'm going to get my business hours. I spend a couple hours a day at least, 6 to 8 a.m. Well, my gosh, if my kids wake up at 6:30, well, I got to have a plan B. So my plan B is I will work on my business hours late at night after my kids go to bed, maybe from 9 to 11, whatever, there are going to be days that you're tired. If you really want this business, if you really want to go diamond, you might sacrifice a couple hours of sleep that you would normally take. And I can't stress this enough too, guys. Make sure you go over your goals with your spouse. They may not be on board right away with you becoming a coach, and that's okay. They'll, if they really see your passion and your drive for coaching, they're going to be on board eventually. But I want you to sit down with them and talk about your business hours. Say, honey, is it okay if I work on my business hours right after dinner for an hour, maybe from 7 to 8? Is that okay with you? Because I will be very honest too. I have sacrificed some time with my husband because I've been working my business, but he knows my plan. And we know that this business is going to blossom, and we're willing to make that sacrifice. Another idea, if you really want to grow this business, sign up your husband or your wife as a coach. Sign up maybe a family member, maybe a mom, maybe a sister on board. Let me tell you the beauty of that. Okay, I'll give an example. I became Emerald within a few days because I signed up my husband, then my best friend signed up. So that was awesome. And now that I've grown my team and once I reached a very stable diamond, bam, I can throw Mark in active and he doesn't have to purchase a Shaco every month because I already have that amount of coaches underneath me where I can, he doesn't have to be active. I can pop him on active just like that to have a stable coach, an active coach, if one of my other coaches becomes inactive. And I can't stress this enough to you too. If you have that month where, let's face it, maybe things don't go right financially and maybe you can't order Shakeology. I don't know what your situation is. Please always tell your upline coach, hey, listen, Steph, hey, listen, Amy, funds are really tight for me this month. I just want to let you know I can't order my Shakeology this month. You know what, guys? We understand stuff like that. We understand things happen. As long as the communication is there, we can work with you. So, and I'm telling you this because you need to work with your coaches that you have underneath you too. If you're on this call right now, obviously you're an active coach and you want to be an active coach. I'm telling you this because the coaches underneath you, you are going to have active and inactive coaches. I mean, every coach does. So you want to make sure you grow your team and you grow it and you have that backup extra, I don't know, at least two coaches on each side to back you up in case one coach becomes inactive. That's very important. Another quality that just every coach alluded on in their videos to become diamond. Confidence, guys. Have confidence in yourself. Be that in your head. I am that phenomenal coach and I love Shakeology. Share your experiences, guys. Be confident when you're talking with people about your challenge groups. Tell them how incredible it is. And if they have doubts in Shakeology, man, you better step it up and tell them how Shakeology has changed your life and what it's done for you. And you need to really, have that gold standard. Shakeology is gold standard, and explain, maybe it's a symptom that you used to have. Maybe your skin used to have acne everywhere. And now that you've been drinking Shakeology, your skin is beautiful. Maybe you are that crazy busy, hardworking person that works crazy hours and Shakeology has really helped you with energy levels. Maybe it's helped you with food cravings. Any kind of, I'm sorry, I'm like going on and on, but you have to have confidence. Have confidence when you pose for a picture. Have confidence in the text that you're wording in your challenge groups. Be very specific. I only can accept 5 women or 10 women, whatever you want to do in my challenge group. This is what it's going to do. It's going to be awesome and blah, 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 blah. Be confident, guys. It is infectious. And if you're not confident in your posts, maybe that's why you're not getting challengers. Maybe that's why you're not getting coaches on board. Because let's face it, when someone wants to start a journey with someone, they don't want to start with someone that's kind of wishy-washy and it's like, oh yeah, it worked for me this day. Well, I'm not going to drink my Shakeout. I'm not saying I'm going to do this. My main point is someone that wants to jump on board in the coaching opportunity and a challenge group opportunity, they're going to want a strong, confident coach they're working with. I'm going to share my screen with you again. I want to go over a coach that I really admire. Let me share my screen. Okay. All right, guys. Scotty Hobbs. You guys might have seen him. You probably have. I really like him. He is that funny dad. Look, he's got YouTube. I'll show you all the stuff. He's got Pinterest. He's got his website. He's got his Facebook. He's got all crazy kinds of stuff. He is in his post, and I'll show you on Facebook too. He's family oriented. He's bold. He's funny. He doesn't mind posting sweaty workout videos of himself. He's real. He's with his kids when he's, filming Zoom calls. He is a family guy that puts himself out there. So I just wanted to show you some platforms that he has used. So obviously he has YouTube, this is Pinterest. Obviously he has Pinterest. That's right here. And it's funny too, because I had a girlfriend remind me like, guys don't get on Pinterest. Yeah, they do. Look, he's got 21-day fixed recipes, Shakeology recipes. If you don't have Pinterest, it's actually a really good idea to maybe get your Pinterest boards, coach related. That's great to do. He even has a little blurb under his Pinterest account. He has YouTube. Let's listen to his intro on his YouTube.
And whether I was working 8 hours a day or 12 hours a day at the time, or working weekends, or taking any extra shift I could, for that extra overtime, working Saturdays, or there's a job that needs to be done overnight, who can come? It was always me raising my hand, because I needed, that extra income to help pay the mortgage, to help pay off the college debt, and all of these things, help try to build up a savings account in case a car broke down. It was all those things. And I always wondered, like, is my wife always going to have to work? She went from one company where she hated the job to then working at the daycare so she could be with our daughter while she worked, and that was a horrible experience. And then on to the hotel chain, and she worked nights, so we worked separate shifts. I never saw her. It's like, is it always going to be like this? There's got to be a better plan. There's got to be something for me out there. And I remember just feeling like that all the time. Here's some of the questions. Am I always going to have to take the overtime? Am I always going to have to be the one that raises my hand to go do those odd jobs to help people, fix their sprinkler or mow a lawn or whatever it is, or help tear down sound equipment at 2 o'clock in the morning so I could have an extra $50 to go towards the bills or towards the groceries? And I was always the one taking those jobs. And I always wondered, how am I going to pay for my daughter's education? How am I going to pay for my 3 daughters' schooling when they go to college? How am I going to help pay? I'm the dad. I'm supposed to pay for the wedding. How am I going to do that? And if I'm able to create enough income at my job or promotion to be able to do that for my daughters, how long for the next, whether it's 30, 35 years, am I going to have enough money to retire? Am I going to have an income that I can live off comfortably? I won't have to count on the government. I won't have to count on Social Security, which probably won't be here, right? I'm always looking at the plan and is everything going to be okay? And I wasn't necessarily living in fear, but always searching for an answer of something that would work for me. And so maybe you feel like that. Maybe you're I don't have a plan, or what's the plan, or what's the best option for me, and you're searching for something. If you're searching for something, I want to invite you to, I don't need you to join my team. I want to be honest with you. I don't want to ever convince anybody to join part of my team and what I do. But I highly encourage you, if you have those same thoughts, you have those same questions, you're looking for a plan and you haven't found it yet, that you take a look at it, that you watch the videos. I have over almost 900 videos on YouTube. I have blog posts. You can check out the success stories yourself. You can check out what exactly it is I do. You can check out how I've grown over the past 5 years. But if you're looking for that plan, I say it's right here in front of you. This is an option. I'm not saying it's for you, because it's not for everybody, but if it's for you, you'll never know unless you take a look at it. So if that's the case, take a look at it. Watch some of my videos, reach out to me, ask me about it. And if you don't have a plan and you're not where you want to be in life, I highly encourage you right now to start looking for a plan, to start searching for something, and my friend will probably be okay with me sharing this, but he wanted to become a Beachbody coach. He wanted to just do the workouts and try Shakeology and try the nutrition plan, because he wasn't where he wanted to be in his health. And he said, $160, I just absolutely can't do that. I can't put that investment in right now. And so I had to give an honest, response to that, which was, bro, if you've been working as hard as you can with the hard work ethic you have as a father, as a family man, you've been working that hard for 15 years, and there's something you want to do in your core, in your heart, that you want to do for you, and you don't have $150 to do it, don't you think it's time that you search for something or you change that? So I want you to think about that today. If you're in that situation and you want something, or you want change, or you want something more out of life, and you're not searching yet, start searching for something. If this is it, this might be it. If it's not, I'm okay with that, but I want you to find something that helps you live life at a better level, that helps you be healthier, fitter, more positive, more enthusiastic about life, more excited, more joyful, and more purposeful in your life. So Beachbody has completely changed my mindset, made me comfortable with being who I am, has helped me grow into the person that I know God wants me to be, and has helped me be able to influence and help other people in their lives. So if this is you, if you've resonated with any of these things, I invite you today to click on the link below, get the free video from me, watch the video, you get a follow-up, but I want you to just be educated. See if this is something that'll work for you, and if it is, then you know what to do. I love you guys. This is your coach, Scotty Hobbs. I'm encouraging you to have the best day possible. Love you guys. See ya.
So how cool is that? From that video, I could just tell he's a very genuine person. And he even says, if this is not for you, I still encourage you to find your passion, find something that you want to do in life. And to me, watching that video, I'm not intimidated by him. He seems like a real person. He's in his natural setting. Look, he's in his backyard, very, just very approachable. And I think it's really cool, if you guys are into YouTube, my goodness, put an intro video like that in the first part of your YouTube. How cool is that? So when people click on your YouTube, that's the first thing they see. So I think that is awesome. Let me click over I'm going to go to his Facebook page. As you can see, my gosh, he is a father of 2. I'm sorry, I don't know why I just said 2. He's a father of 4. He has a beautiful wife. He got his wife on board with coaching really quickly. And they've built an empire. I mean, she is a top coach now too. And you know what? Scotty Hobbs just eludes this like guy friendliness, welcomingness. Like he got a bunch of his friends on board because they trusted in him, And I think that's very important. You have to be that trusting person. Just a little bit about him down here. It says stay-at-home dad, 4, elite top 10 Beachbody coach. He lives in Idaho. And he's married to Gabby Hobbs. If you want to and look, he's followed by almost 20,000 people. It's crazy, right? And just let me scroll down his Facebook pages so you can get a glimpse of what. And look, he sometimes just writes like just Gabby Hobbs wrote this. Realistic stuff, guys. I would not, if I just looked at his page, I wouldn't think, oh gosh, he's a Beachbody coach. Look, post pictures of his kids. Very real, right? He's funny. He's very funny. Writes inspirational quotes. Announces his coaches too. His new coaches or new rank advancements. I'm going to go up to the top and just show you Gabby, his wife. Again, look at their beautiful family. I just have to pull this up because I think this is just a gorgeous picture. Oh my gosh, I think he's 5 now. Maybe dad of 5, right? Look at that family. Okay, let me click off of here. So like I said, she is a top coach also. She definitely has some humor in herself too. I'm sure she has to, married to Scotty Hobbs. Look, they're just real. Look at this. Dress up fancy, wearing her cozy like sweats. That's so cute, right? Their Christmas tree. So anyway, and let me click over. I think I have his website pulled up here too. I'm sorry, I'm just scrolling around. Okay, so this is Scotty Hobbs' website. You know, one thing that I was looking for in his website and I wish it had was a bio. There's no bio of him, but he's got contact me. He's got all the links, his trainings, sign up to be a free coach program, supplements. I mean, transformation. He's got pictures, motivation. He's got some diet tips, anything you can think of. So he does a really good job. Let me stop my share for just a second. So just to wrap things up, guys, you know, people make diamonds seem so hard, so unachievable. I don't want to say, oh gosh, this is so simple, so easy. I'm not going to say that, but it's not as hard as people get it out to be. You know, I feel like if I would have pushed a little bit harder earlier on in my business, and let's face it, we all learn, I think I would have become diamond a lot faster. So I'm encouraging you guys, you know, put yourself out there, be you, present the coaching opportunity out there once a week. Come up with some cool graphics. You know what? You don't have to like crunch time. Oh gosh, tonight I got to post my graphic. Have this saved. Have these graphics saved in your computer so you can just pop them up on your screen. You can reuse them several times. You're now hiring ads, your coach apprenticeship ads, you know, your sneak peek apps. You can reuse those pictures. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to boost something on your business page, boost it. Reach some new people. That is great. So anyway, congratulations to anybody that has achieved emerald rank, especially this month. We are so proud of you. Literally, next stop is diamond, and it is very, very doable. Thanks for listening to me talk. And again, I hope that you guys had a blessed Thanksgiving and look forward to seeing each and every one of you soon on another call. Okay, bye.